Hello, Mrs. 3000. Hello, Monte. I'm not quite sure what that means. Despierto. Hello, Ekta. Namaste, Cosmic Self. Good morning. Hello, Bob. Okay, please do. Thank you. Hello, my friend. Alors, tu commences à parler français? I see that you're in France. I hope you started to learn. Hello, good morning to you too. Hi. Hi. Hey, Ravi. Repositioning yourself home sitting in the back of a plane. All right, sounds good. Well, enjoy today's live. We'll just be closing the eyes and it will be meditation and breath, so not a lot of big movements. Hello, Yancy and Zendaya. Hello, Mario. Gracias. Excelente miércoles a tú también. Hello, Ravi. Hello, Emma. Hello, Alexander. Good morning, Kiro, and thank you for your tip yesterday. Well received. Your support is very much appreciated. Thank you. Happy hum day to you too, Roy. Good morning, Mark. Hello, France. Hello, Punarva. I'm good, thank you. Hi, Barry. I'm doing good. Ah, très bien. All right, so let me turn off the comments and let's begin. Hello, Ranster. Happy 1st of April. I know the tradition, but today I won't be pulling any April Fools on you. I guess, at least I haven't planned to do so yet. Maybe a bit later. Anyway, today we will actually have a meditation and slow things down, hopefully prepare your nervous system for the April Fools to come. Remember, get ready. I was already pranked a couple times, so now I'm ready. Anyway, please grab a seat, close your eyes, position yourself in a way that makes you feel comfortable. It can be on a chair, it can be on the couch, it can be on the ground, wherever you feel comfortable. Once you're positioned, I'd like you to close your eyes. Absolutely, Bruce. I'm glad to have you here. Happy hum day to you too. And yes, it's true. The holiday begins today. Yes, today. Today, I thought it was yesterday. But okay, today there are a few events. So there's Passover, I believe, as you said, Bruce. There's also Easter. I'm not quite sure how both are related, but I'm sure they are related in some way. Sorry for my lack of knowledge. But yes, happy holiday, whatever you're celebrating. And all right, let's begin. It begins at sundown tonight. Okay. Oh, I see. Let's begin by closing the eyes. Relaxing the face, the jaw, the tongue, the crown of the head, the arms, the chest, the belly, the hips, the thighs, the legs in general, the feet and the toes. Oh, thank you, Bruce. I see. Okay, so for today's meditation and breath, we will continue exploring more the meditative aspect today. I'd like to guide you, in a pretty interesting visualization. It's going to be combining my passion, which is astronomy, to my other passion, we could say, which is yoga. So, whenever you're ready, with your eyes closed, I'd like you to simply listen to my cues and let yourself be transported in this visualization. Of course, depending on your beliefs, my visualization might or might not be fictitious. I hope that's the right word. Whatever it is, just enjoy it. It's nothing more than a visualization. In this visualization, I'd like to transport you many light years away from Earth, from our solar system, in fact, from our galaxy. I'd like to transport you to the closest galaxy to our own, which is called the Andromeda Galaxy. This galaxy is 2.5 million light years away from our own. For a little reminder, 1 light year is 10,000 billion kilometers. So 2.5 million light years is quite far. It's quite a long walk, I would say. Quite a long drive even, and even quite a long flight. Nevertheless, through the power of the mind, we are transporting ourselves 2.5 million light years away to a random solar system within Andromeda Galaxy. This solar system is not really like our own. Our star is rather big and of a yellowish color. The solar system in which we are transporting our minds to, we are going to experience a planet orbiting not a big star. In fact, it's a pretty small star, one of the smallest stars that there are in the universe, a red dwarf. The light, as the name suggests, is quite reddish, and it's not as warm as our sun, as our star, and it's much smaller. And that means that the inhabitable zone around this star is much closer to the star. Our planet is 150 million kilometers away from the sun. But the planet we're transporting our minds to is only about 20 million kilometers away, so much closer. And yet, the temperature is ideal. Let's focus on the planet itself. This planet is about the size of Earth. The gravity on this planet is only 2/3 that of Earth, which means it feels very light to walk on this planet. As you find yourself with both of your feet grounded into the soil, you look around you and you notice vast expanses of forest around you. Of course, the trees are unlike the trees on Earth, but there are some similarities. They have big, wide trunks. They reach up high to get all the sunlight. They also use photosynthesis. The difference is they don't have green leaves. Their leaves are much bigger than those on Earth, and they are of reddish color. There are no animals or creatures on this planet, just trees and plants. As you walk slowly in front of you, you notice the ground and how it is. The ground is much like sand. Although this sand, if you look closely, is not like sand on Earth. It's sand that comes from the tree's leaves, which over the time fall, crystallize, fossilize, and then over millions of years turn to a very thin layer of sand-like material, of dust. We could say it's fossilized leaf dust we're walking on, layers upon layers of it. Now, the reason why those leaves fossilize, the reason why there are so many layers of them is because everything goes much slower there. The trees, they don't take years to grow. They take centuries. They take millenniums to grow. And once they have grown, there are no diseases. There's really nothing that can disrupt their growth. And once they have grown, there's nothing that can disrupt them at all. Even the wind is never past 10 kilometers per hour. Basically a soft breeze at most. And here comes the most interesting part of this planet. As you continue making your way forward, as you step on the ground, you might not hear anything at all. It's like the ground is absorbing your steps. And as you look at the trees, you notice that some have trunks that look like the ones on Earth, but some have much different trunks. This is because in this eternal forest, the trees never fall. They always stand, even when they pass away. Those trees fossilize. The trunks, the wood, or the wood-like material which the trees consist of, fossilizes. I'm not sure if you've ever seen a fossilized ammonite, for example, but when light shines onto the ammonite, it creates an iridescent pattern of lights on it, just like those trees. As you slowly walk in front of the trees, passing by trees, touching them, you will notice those colors in their trunks. You will notice their very soft texture, as if you were touching glass. As you keep walking forward, your metabolism matches that of this planet. It slows down tremendously. Your breath slows down. Your footsteps slow down. Your brain activity slows down. Some trees are huge. You choose one of those big trees to sit against. You can see their fossilized roots growing above this fossilized leaf layer. And you sit in between roots, laying down against the tree. You continue slowing down as you notice the strange star in the sky, about the same size as the sun to our eyes because we're much closer to it. But the color is more reddish, like a warm color, a warm hue. It's between orange and red. It's not bright red. As you sit here, I'd like you to live the moment. Allow your mind to focus on the experience and nothing else. For the very oldest trees, the trunks themselves are starting to fossilize. Let me rephrase that. The trunks themselves are starting to go from fossilized to dust. You might notice some parts of the forest consist of leafless trees, which are simply fossilized. Some parts of the forest consist of fossilized trees, which are beginning to crumble into dust. And there are parts of the forest which are more alive, with those big red leaves, and the trees still very much photosynthesizing the light from the sun, from the star around which this planet orbits. Whenever you're ready, I'd like you to slowly come out of this planet, travel back home here on Earth, right here, right now, but keep your eyes closed. Notice the elements around you, the sound, the sensations, and whenever you're ready, you can even open your eyes, looking around. Just coming back here. Good. Perhaps you can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe you can interlace your fingers and reach your arms overhead, stretching it out. Good. Perhaps you can get your back away from the backrest. Then bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Well done, everybody. Great job. Great job. Now is the Q&A. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will also answer questions about this planet. If you want to know more, I'll be more than happy to let you know more about it. Of course, my pleasure. I'm glad you enjoyed the science facts as well. Hello, Corinne. I hope you're doing good. Let me see one thing. Yes, Doug, I'm not sure if you're here, but thank you for your support from last time, from the workshop. Hello, hello, Corinne. Kiro, I wasn't expecting a vacation this morning. Thanks. My pleasure. Glad you enjoyed. Carl, thank you so much for the badge. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Barry's, thanks, Jules. I still need to stop my mind from wandering. Well, yeah, don't we all? And I as well. Mark, do they practice yoga there? Well, yes, but they practice only tree pose. Bob, ground control to Major Jewel. Yes. Ollie is pregnant. And then April's Fool's. Really? I thought he was really pregnant. But the story helped. I'm glad, Barry. Yeah, that's the goal. Yancy, hey, I also loved your astronomy analogy. This is also my favorite subject. Really? Well, that's great. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm glad you enjoyed. Good, good. You know, one of my favorite books, and I've said it before, is that of speculative biology. He's an artist and a scientist who created a book about an imaginary expedition which humans would have to explore other planets, and he actually created scientifically accurate representation of what certain planets and certain species living on that planet would look like, and it's great. I love it. Roy, that was lovely. NASA is launching a big rocket this evening with astronauts headed to the moon. How did I not know that? How did I not know that? That's crazy. Well, I'll definitely need to tune in. I had no idea. Wow. I scored the highest in my batch across my history courses at college. Well done. Well done. Today's a day of celebration. So I'm going to go relax, enjoy some nice beverages. Okay. Well, enjoy. I'm glad you scored very high. That's good. Friend, thanks. I really needed the meditative side of it. Good, good. I hope you're doing well. Punarva, thank you so much, sir, for today's session. It was a wonderful session, and the energy today was incredible. Thank you for providing such a grounding experience for us online. Happy to hear it, Punarva. My pleasure. Thank you. I'm glad I could be of service today. Thank you. Thank you. Bruce, thank you, Jules. This was a great visualization and meditation. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Jules, are you planning to do balance and symmetry session? Well, all my sessions are symmetrical. I'd like to keep them symmetrical. Regarding balance, that's a great question. It's true, I had a balanced lesson, and I haven't taught it in a while, but yeah, I think I should bring it back. I think that's a great reminder. Thank you. And that's true. Ravi, Jules, is the planet very quiet? Or are there some sounds like a breeze or the soft crunching of the glass-textured leaves beneath our feet? And do we feel lighter there? Thank you for your question, Ravi. Yes. So, well, the planet is very quiet. But there are sounds. There are soft sounds like the sound of the breeze against the fossilized leaves beneath our feet. The sound of a slight crunching as well as we step, although it is mostly absorbing the sound of our footsteps. And yes, we feel lighter there because it's only 2/3 of the gravity. So we feel 33.333% lighter. And Mario, gracias por tu clase. Gracias a ti. Thank you for joining. Great question, Ravi. I'm glad you asked. All right, everybody. Well, you know, 1st of April, today is the day where I will go grocery shopping right after the live. Interesting fact. Emma, what are the smells on the planet? Do trees have flowers? Oh, great question as well. Well, on this planet, there are smells, yes, but it's quite similar to the sounds. They are only faint. Only if you concentrate well enough would you be able to smell them. There are no flowers, unfortunately, but the leaves themselves smell like as if they were flowers. Now, I'm not sure if you know the smell of the narcissus flower, but that they smell faintly like the narcissus flower, as a matter of fact. So yeah, good question, Emma. Every time we do a visualization, the more details we have, the better we can immerse ourselves in the visualization. Great question. Thank you, Ravi. Glad you liked it. Thank you. All right, everybody. Well, I shall get going, but thank you for your questions, and I shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow for, I believe it's a shoulders and chest session. Thank you, Corinne, for the link. If you'd like to support those free live sessions, then you can click on the link, support them there, or through a badge on Instagram. All right. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great hum day ahead. Namaste. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you. See you, everybody. Have a great evening too, Kiro. Thank you.